Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that calls to you, like I do every day, and we trust your intuition. All right, there's no wrong way to do this. There's no wrong way. It's just a matter of increasing your skill by doing. All right, for those of you who chose the orange and black stone, we have the Death card. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Queen of Cups. All right, now the Death card, we don't get excited about that. It very rarely means a literal death. It's usually just sort of knowing something is done, knowing something is over, a sense of acceptance a lot of times. And I think that that is the case. There may be something in your gut you know you're done with. And it's really all right. The Queen of Cups, she has a depth of emotion, a depth of understanding, insight. She's very mature. She knows, she's got the strength to be able to understand that when something is over and to accept that, and that's all right. So the two, and whatever that may be, it doesn't have to be a huge part of your life. It can simply be death of a way of thinking or a pattern, the end of something, or just the end of something that you've had going on that it's time for it to end. And then we have the Two of Coins, which is being the nimble juggler. So you're obviously balancing things. You're keeping the plate spinning. You're doing what you do so well. You're balancing your sources of security, even if it does feel challenging. See, we have turbulent waters in the background here. We have turbulent waters coming by her. She keeps her self-control, her composure. The waters just rush by, but they're there. He keeps juggling and keeps balancing all security, sources of security, as if the water is not like that, the waves and the wind. So there may be more going on with you underneath that other people don't see. But you're mastering it. You're mastering it. So that is good. And if there's any kind of stress, it may be something that helps you to end something you've been wanting to end. So, to get to the place where, yeah, I really am done with this kind of nonsense. For those of you who chose this brown banded stone, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Coins, and the Page of Swords. All right, so the Queen of Wands is wonderful, mature, purposeful energy. It's fire, it's priority, this is a sensual queen. She can enjoy her physical being, her physical self, and just very full of life. Can be fiery. So that energy might be with you today, which is good energy. This queen, she's mature. So when she was the page, of wands, or the knight of wands, she might have really kind of barreled forward sometimes. But this queen is mature. So her purpose is tempered by maturity. And the Page of Swords can be a new plan that you're picking up. Something brand new. It doesn't have to be big. There are no major arcana here. Can be something small, like, what? I am going to learn about gardening. Or what? I do want to do that project in the kitchen. Or, or something bigger. Because see, now the Page of Swords can grow into the King and Queen of Swords. I mean, the Page of Swords can be picking up something that's actually inspired. So the Page of Swords can be something small, but it can be a plan that starts out small, but really does mature. And we have the Three of Coins there, a good card. These are all good cards. The Three of Coins is benefiting from someone's expertise or their consultation or their support to build something that enhances your security. So I see a lot of beginning, building, planning energy here. But the Queen of Wands also gets it done. She sees it to completion. So those are really actually very good cards. Yeah, good energy, good energy. And if you are planning something new or have begun something new regarding, and that can be work or what have you, whatever enhances your security, it looks like it's going well, and you have every reason to think it will. For those of you who chose this gray and white banded stone, we have got the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So the Hierophant, well, that could be something that you have to do. This is about traveling. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're planning to travel and you're having to get paperwork together. And right now you have so many plans, so many steps you have to take. It feels a little whoa, so that could be for some of you. But it looks like that goes well. And you will then come into this feeling of the world adventurer, so that's good. That looks good. Right, and there's not really trapped, and you're not really trapped in it. Sometimes it's just with the Eight of Swords, you have to go through this part of your plan, that part of many plans sometimes to get going. So actually, this isn't just about actual travel. This really can be about figurative exploration. Weighing your options for what are my goals, what are my purposes, and looking at the world. And you've got the world in your hands in that card. So it really can be sort of an adventurous spirit that pulls you forward, even if there are just things you have to do. Society would have you do them. The law would have you do them. I don't know. Contracts. Maybe you need the help of some professional, legal professional, medical, what have you. But there may be something that you sort of the have-tos. Right? And they may feel a little cumbersome, but we've got the Two of Wands. That energy takes over here, the energy of the world explorer. And I just feel like there's a point at which you can launch out of whatever feels constricting and into something more life-giving. All right. Well, that's wonderful. Okay. For those of you who chose the green banded stone, we have the King of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups. So these are minor arcana, probably not a huge decision-making kind of day, but with these cards, they're good cards. They're good cards. You're riding out whatever's turbulent because you have the maturity to do that. You are doing just fine with that. Even though there might be some deep emotion. So what? Obviously you have mastery of it, whatever's going on. Sometimes it's not deep emotion with that King of Cups. Sometimes it's deep insight, a deep understanding. But we do have the Ace of Cups here, so it could be about emotion too. This is turning it into positive emotion, though. That spirit bringing you opportunity to improve your emotions. So that might be very welcome. There may be a message coming that really helps you to feel comforted or reassured or calmed. We have the Page of Wands also, regardless of what's going on here or here, doing the next thing that looks good, doing the next thing that draws you, doing the next thing that you can actively do something about is really the way to go here. Because you can rely on your maturity to ride it out. You may want to be open, ask for help emotionally, and then you go. Sometimes, if we're really going to put faith that Spirit is going to help us, they're really going to help us over there, we can't obsess about it all day then. What we do is we ask and we go on about our business, and then at the end of the day we found we got help. So it's really, these are lovely cards. They're good cards. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much, and you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.